As I'm guessing most of you were there or followed the score. A little closer than it needed to. We didn't, from the 7-minute mark on down, we didn't finish it the way we needed to offensively. A lot of that's on me. Some of it's on on the guys and some plays that we're going to make more times than we don't. Then defensively at the end, we're up 6 with 24 seconds left, and we don't execute a switch and take away a three-point shooter. The next time down, when we're up, I think we're up 4. Paul gets to standing around a little bit, and his guy moves to the top of the key, and he's open and throws in a long one. And so some things that are very good to have happen, especially when you win the game, so that you can learn from them and move forward and do them better the next time you're in that situation. And had to get the ball inbounds a bunch. That's always good to do during the game. Very hard to simulate that in practice. So a lot of things I got done in that game that will help us going forward. This week at Denver and at VCU, two very good teams. Look forward to taking the guys on the road here. With that, I would take questions.
What else attributed to that game being so close? Was it the layoff? Was it something George Mason was doing?
Yeah, I'd give a little bit of it to the layoff, and from the standpoint of we were playing well enough, and it was game prep and play games, and everything was going a good direction for our guys, and so you lose some of that momentum, and there's no way to. I don't think there's any way to stop that or fight that off. Yeah, I really don't. When we played 7 games in 16 days, and all of the games went our way, and we played well, so you got a lot of confidence and you got a lot of momentum, and now you come home and we took 2 days off. And then you go to the practice floor for 3 days in a row, which we hadn't done for 2.5 weeks. So it becomes a very different week for you. And as much as I like getting back into practice, and there were so many things that we had to work on, it's a totally different week for the guys. And that that takes away some of your momentum. So, and then, like I said, our offensively, if we're a little sharper, that different parts of the game, but for sure the last 7 minutes of the game, if we're a little bit sharper down the stretch, and maybe you keep it above 10, and you get under that 4-minute timeout, and you're still up 12 or 13 points, and then you're one possession away from shooting a few free throws and winning by 15. So George Mason made a lot of good plays, and you give him credit for that. But we weren't quite as sharp as we needed to be down the stretch.
Did you feel like they maybe were a little tight because of the 7-0 start and people talking about getting into the rankings?
No, I don't think so at all, really. We practiced hard on Wednesday and Thursday, and as much as anything, we hadn't done that for 2.5 weeks. And I'll tell you, that's what I struggled with the most, is how hard to practice on Wednesday and Thursday. And I made the decision to practice really hard. We ran hard on Wednesday, we ran hard on Thursday, and because that was very different, their bodies probably felt a little bit different on Friday, and I was hoping they'd be all the way back by Saturday, and I think in large part they were. And then I would attribute it a little bit to the way George Mason played, switching from zone to man and playing a little bit slower on offense, so now you got a different kind of game. And we finally got our 12-point lead, and we had a chance to get away and have it be maybe a comfortable margin. We just didn't wrap it up offensively. So I really don't think there's anything else at play.